happy Friday. I don't know about you, but this week went by so quickly and it's already time for another DIY. So let's get right to it.
All you need is an old sweatshirt, hooks and eyes cotton trim, the bigger the better. I chose a .75 width trim with hooks and eyes 1 inch apart. Pins, scissors, and fabric glue. Now to the fun part. Cut both sleeves at the armhole. It's time to glue the trim to the bodice of your sweatshirt. Lay it flat on its side so that you can see the underarm and place a rag inside the armhole so that you don't get glue on the inside of your sweatshirt. Use the eyes part of the trim on the bodice. I trimmed the end a bit to fit the shape of the underarm. You may not have to. Don't forget that if you don't want the raw edge to show, fold it to hide it and then start gluing your trim around the armhole. Trim the other end if needed. Let the glue dry, go back and check to see if you missed some spots and add more glue. And this is what the bodice looks like with the sleeves. Now it's time to add the hooks portion of the trim to your sleeves. First, fold your sleeves along the underarm seam to locate the shoulder line and mark that location. You could mark that location prior to cutting your sleeves off the bodice. Lay the armhole flat to see the shoulder seam and line up the shoulder mark on the sleeves to the shoulder seam. Count the number of eyes on the front and back armhole of the bodice and make sure you have the corresponding number of hooks on the front and back of the sleeves respectively. Line up the hooks to the eyes at the shoulder line and pin the trim in place on the sleeve at the shoulder line. You are ready to start gluing your trim to the sleeve. As I mentioned before, to hide the raw edge of the trim, fold the raw edge like a hem and glue to the other end of the trim. To do so, you must have enough trim to fold. And voila! You're ready to wear your one-of-a-kind sweatshirt. I decided to add a trim at the hem to have the option of wearing a crop version of my sweatshirt. Here's a sweatshirt with hem and sleeves, cropped without the hem, and cropped and sleeveless. If you like this DIY, hit the like button. If you are new to my channel, subscribe and please share with a friend.